Hey gaming fans, so today's another Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile, and this one is my Gren Maju deck that I've been working on. It kind of a mixture of Gren Maju and Machina or Machina, however you like to pronounce that. So yeah, it's all about trying to get the really big monsters and control the board. So it's a very monster heavy deck. But anyways, let's get to the profile. We have obviously the three Gren Maju Daiza. I don't know how to properly say that. But this is basically your, hopefully your win condition. He gets pretty big because you banish a lot of stuff. His attack is 400 times the number of cards that are removed from play, of your cards that are removed from play. So we also play 3 of the Eater of Millions. Again, this guy gets pretty big. He also helps banish cards from all over the place. To mostly you're going to probably target your extra deck. I don't know if you're really going to go into your extra deck too often in this deck. So, but anyways, so we got 3 Gizmek of the, Sky Slasher. So basically this guy is also part of the strength of the deck. You get to banish 8 cards and then you special summon them for either your hand or graveyard. So that's really good effect, and I mean mainly you're going to get your banished off of it, but it does come in handy as a beat stick. I mean, he's 2450, he's good in defense and attack, and to get him out on the field really fast, we have scrap recyclers. When this card's normal or special summon, you can send 1 machine monster from your deck to your graveyard. So you would probably send your Gizmek and then do the 8 cards off just to get your combos going. We're also playing 3 Machina Fortress, so you could discard machine monsters whose total level is 8 or more, and then special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. So really good, just to get them in, get these guys into the graveyard. You can use your Gizmek and all that, get him into the graveyard faster if he's in your hand. And if you have any of the big guys like the Machina Cannons, again, just to get into the, just to get your fortresses out. It's kind of another way of winning. If you're not going to get your Gren Maju off, you're going to get these big machines going. Of course, we got 3 of the Air Raider. Also note that there's a lot of level 8s in this deck, so we're going to use Trade-In. But you could discard 1 other Machina monster, special summon this card from your hand. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you could target 1 machine monster you control, special summon from your deck 1 Machina monster with a different name, equal to or lower than. So yeah, we're probably gonna pull out a lot of good machines with this deck. We got the Irradiator, if that's how you say it. 2 of those Machina Irradiators. Similar idea, discard 1 other Machina monster, special summon this card from your hand, and you can target 1 machine monster you control, special summon from your graveyard 1 Machina monster with a different name and equal to or lower level than the monster if you do, destroy the targeted monster. So again, you could get off some pretty good plays. Got the Machina Megaform in here. You contribute this card to special summon 1 Machina monster from your hand or deck, except Machina Megaform. If a face-up machine fortress Machina Fortress you control is sent to the graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you could banish this card to special summon. So you get another banish off, you get your Machina back. And of course, the last one of the Machinas is the Citadel. Really powerful card, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by a card effect. Quick effect, you could target 1 machine monster you control, destroy that monster, and all monsters your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to, if it's an earth machine monster you control, except Machina Citadel, is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. So he's really cool. 3000 attack, another beat stick. And then for the rest of the monsters, I just put in 3 effect veilers. That's pretty much just for your hand control. I guess you can go with any of the other hand traps like Ash Blossom or whatever your preference is. He is a tuner as well, so I guess if you want to do some synchro shenanigans, you can pull that off as well. Then we have 3 Machina Redeployment, or Machina, I'm not sure how to really pronounce that. Activate one of these effects, discard a card, add one Machina monster with different names from your from each other from your hand or deck to your hand, or you could discard one Machina card and add 2 Machina cards with different names. So really it's just to get your monsters into your hand really fast. And then for the rest of the deck spells, it's all going to focus on getting them into the graveyard, like with Foolish Burial, or drawing a lot of cards. So we got 3 Pot of Desires, which gets you the 2 cards, and then banishes 10. But again, for your Gren Maju and your Eater of Millions plays. Then we got 3 trade-ins. Most of your monsters, your big guys, are level 8, so you'll really get some good draw power. 2 Iron Draws. These cards are pretty good. If you open up with an Iron Draw and a Scrap Recycler, you play the Scrap Recycler, send your Gizmek, banish the 8 cards, get them on the field. Now you have your Iron Draw as live. So if you control exactly 2 machine effect monsters and no other monsters, you could draw 2 cards. And then for the rest of this turn, you can only special summon once. So you just got to keep that in mind, but you've probably not going to go off too quickly like that. And then for the last one, I just threw in another draw card, Allure of Darkness, which does help out. Again, we want to banish cards really quickly just to get our Gren Maju as big as possible. You know the deal. But yeah, I don't have an extra deck for this right now. Obviously, there has to be one for the Eater of Millions to really get his effect going. But I haven't really decided what's going to be the best. So if you have any ideas or thoughts of what would be some great extra deck monsters, link monsters, synchro, whatever, Xyz monsters, there's probably a good ton of them that will work in this deck. Throw some ideas in the comments. Anyways, let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. Hope you subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.